Hi! Saturday night. I don't know what day, what 6 a.m. this shit's going up, but it's Saturday night right now. I don't know what he said. Still hunting. I don't remember any Gigi. Gigis are the birds. Gigi, probably. Well, hi, hello, how are you? It's Saturday night, and everybody knows Saturday night's all right for fisting. I almost slapped my water with a bullet. Long shift, very little sleep. Last night after I streamed, before I started streaming, Jackie and I had been trying to get me added to her Geico insurance. Sorry, all the names of the people that are streaming just showed up on my Twitch thing, with the titles of their current streams. I'm so distracted. It's been a very long day, but we decided to not go with Geico because it was fucking ass through the roof levels of expensive. But I don't want to talk too much about insurance. We went with another company that is offering the same thing for a much more reasonable rate. I don't really know if they're actually better or what the differences are. But I have insurance now. I paid for the first 6 months all at once and just got it over with. Just kind of did that. So basically now I don't have a... one of the bills that I would have has already been fully paid for half a year. So I wish I could pay more bills. Like, utility bills and shit like that I get. They're based on monthly usage, and that varies. I can't pay for all of it all in one big chunk and then just have my money for a while. But I am very, very much of the mentality that, like, I would love... that's not a good one. I would love to be able to just be like, alright, let's get everything paid for, and then go back to just earning money. It's kind of the same, I think the same but opposite mentality of saving for me. Like, I want the money stuff to not be... Worry, I can build up in the intervening period, and then... Magadaga. Suck. Fuck. Flick. This is not a good situation. I should not have used it in that room. I now am aware of that. What the fuck? Jackie's like throwing boomerang style letters under my door. Kind of like a... She sent a little anniversary card that says yes. I think she's a big fan of the United States. Inside it says, "Dear Rufus." It doesn't say Rufus. "It just doesn't get better than this, than us, than you. You're the love of my life and the best thing that's ever happened to me. Happy anniversary." And then it says, "I love you, baby. Good luck on your dungeon run. If you die, I'll divorce you. Love, Jan Gums," who I didn't know I was married to anybody named January Gums. That's cute, baby. Thanks for that, and thanks for scaring the shit out of me. The thing came in like a freaking bullet.
Yeah, no, I tried to launch it real fast.
Fuck. Well, this is the one boss I didn't want this to be. Oh, my microphone's like in the...
Bullet man sitting in a chair.
It's the Bullet King. This is the one boss where I can't actually use the fire thing, which is not surprising because I always get the boss where I can't use the fire thing if I'm a character that has a fire thing. Oh my god. That's all the blanks I want to use, but I will use the third one if I need to. Oh fuck, why did I hit that guy? I really don't like just having the one usable weapon. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was easy to dodge. Could have been a bad combination. This boss is so much easier as the hunter or the convict, just because of the switchery-do. Just because of the ability to constantly shoot. Especially with the convict, it's kind of frustrating that you can't use your Molotov on him, but it's kind of great because you can just run up in his face, kind of keep him in place, and deal a shitload of damage. Like, this is a fight where if you can get close comfortably and deal a lot of damage quickly, it's the ideal way to go. The Devolver, fuck that gun. I am happy that I got a giant 60 or a giant 50 coin thingy, gold casing, as they're called, or as most people nowadays are calling things, 50 coin thingies. But I'm still not really super happy with the way this run is going so far. Unfortunately, it feels like we're probably going to, I don't know, not be able to open anything. So, oh, well, we can open one thing, okay. So we will open one thing. I'd like to find Secret. I want to know how much what's-her-name's thing is. Because I might buy the Corsair and try to get a synergy with that. Dang, fuck. Could be in her room. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. $40. How much is Corsair? Okay, we found it, but it was disappointing. We still have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. I'm not gonna use this fucking gun, like, ever. And then we'll just go up there. We could also get nothing. And just be robbed. Compass? Swift Sloop. I don't think that was the one that I was looking for, but let's see what Swift Sloop do. The player also has Corsair, increases the shot speed by 50%, decreases charge time, and decreases its reload, so it's just faster. Let's see what the other Corsair ones are. Three sheets. Three sheets. Okay, it's kind of the one, I think the one we want. Anyway, we did exactly what we were hoping for. We used the thing and got a synergy that's related to it. And I mean, I'm happy that that worked in our favor. This one, the Mershot gun. Jackie's freaking me out. It's like weird noises coming from the house. Okay, let's test out this Corsair. Man, they curve like crazy. Honestly, I'm a huge proponent of the Corsair. I'm one of the few people, I think, that actually genuinely likes the Corsair with very, very, very little needed to change. If I get the iPhone companion app, I almost said iPhone companion app, which is of course what it's referencing, then it's off to the races. I'll drop this fucking weird synergy in a heartbeat, not Bart feet, Bart Simpson's feet. I'll drop them into Bart Simpson's feet. But I do like the Corsair just like dipping around, doing the dip. Sipping on gin and juice. And jewel pods. There's a news story going around that I refuse to talk about. It's the, and by refuse to talk about it, I mean, refuse to talk about as if it's like a real thing. I want to talk about it in kind of the face of the reality. We are in a weird world where the primary thing is to distract, right? Like, I mean, it's not new. The news and all of these alarmist media pieces were always developed to distract, but usually distract to entertain. Now it's distracting to paint other things as problems when there are very, very obvious issues. There's been, you know, a total of 6 deaths. Nate's texting me. Kicking it old. I'm gonna spell old wrong. Old school style. I don't know if Nate's like, I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna hang out. Yeah, we'll see about that. What if I'm gonna sleep, idiot? He might pop over. That'd be cool. He just pops over for a second. I have to work very, very early in the morning, but that's no excuse for not saying what's up if Nate's driving through. Might have to tell Jackie to not wear her. She has these pair of basketball shorts that are so small that she has like permanent plumber's crack with them. I might embarrass her for me to say that, but she's not embarrassed enough to stop wearing them, so I don't know. Maybe I should use that shotgun. Yeah. It's not really a weapon that I use very much, so. Because look at it, it's not very good. Huh. Huh. I haven't talked to Nate since Tuesday. I talk to Nate, like, on average once a week. Maybe not average, I guess. It only takes 1 week of talking to him more than once for that to not be true. But on, most commonly, most frequently, just once a week. Every Tuesday, I hang out for about an hour, get some sushi, and eat it up with our mouths, our 2 mouths. Eggs or coarser bullets. So, okay, let's talk about something else. We're done talking about the vape thing. Is straight up distraction tactics, and I hope everybody gets that. Let me go warn Jackie. Oof. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
I guess Nate's coming over? Okay. No, I think it's good. I think it's just he's off work and he wants to pass by and say hi. Yeah. Ask him if it tastes like a fancy suit. Huh?
What did you say?
I said ask him if it tastes like a fancy suit. Ask him. Hey, Gambro. Hi. What's up? What tis sup? What's soup? Oh man, I have to reload. God, the explosion radius on the freaking Corsair is in sand. It's in sand. I think I want to sell some weapons. I'm not going to sell the Corsair. I'm not going to sell the fire thing, because I think the fire thing has myriad early uses. I might sell the ooh, selling water sounds bad. Bad Smaru. What can I sell? Do I need to sell anything? No. No, there's not a need to sell anything. I guess we'll see what we get from these chests and then decide. We're selling that. That's for damn sure. That's going to be a lot of money, and it's money well earned, if you ask me, because fuck the red bandana. If you're using a controller. It's pretty great if you're using a mouse and keyboard. That gave me 4 cents. Oh no, it was, okay. It was 30 cents. Whew. That was scary. I almost got real upset. Blooper, we can sell this one. We don't need... I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to sell it, though. Let's try blanking in here. And then... I gotta keep water. I gotta keep a water weapon. It's important for one thing. That one thing is very unlikely to happen, but it's so significant it happens. I think I got like a black market on the last run. Oh man, that was terrible. Secret room. So the likelihood of me getting a black market is maybe exactly 0. But you know, we're not gonna not. So we're gonna go the opposite way. Oh shit. Of the thing, if there's 2 choices. Fuck. Wow. Okay, there's no choice this way. Die, dude! Dang. How many hits do you take? To get to the center of a Tootsie's pump. Tootsie's dad. You know what's very strange? I've been thinking about movies that I haven't seen, specifically like just thinking I haven't seen that movie. Not anything deeper than that. And I was thinking like I've only seen like 1 movie with Dustin Hoffman, and I think that's I Heart Huckabees. No, was he in Meet the Fockers? No, that's Robert De Niro. I started watching Rain Man, but I really, really disliked Tom Cruise. So I didn't finish it. Especially young, super cocky Tom Cruise. I know he didn't like lose his cockiness, but like he kind of learned that it shouldn't be, you know, your first foot out the door is your cockiness. It shouldn't be like your #1 defining feature. Is how cocky you can be. It's definitely not this way. Fuck. I almost just walked off that. Oh, maybe it is. And yet exactly is. Cool. So now we can start dicking around with fun guns instead of using actual good guns. This is going to make the bitrate like just drop into the turlet zone. That's okay. You know what? That spider web sucks. It actually creates a fire break. Let's go to the boss. Wait, I don't know which way that was saying. Okay. E. E. Do, 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 do. I'm probably going to pick up some curse, but I don't want to be forced onto curse quite yet. Oops. What's the agenda for this run? We got access to the boss. Fuck, I don't even know what we need to be looking towards. I guess it depends on which boss this is. It's the fucking ammo contest. So we're gonna just use the Corsair. The Corsair is the best weapon we have against the ammo contest because piercing destroys them. We'll have to use the, Ooh, fuck! We'll use the shotgun when these guys pop up. Damn. Asshole. Yeah. Piercing is his worst nightmare. He's still, like, kind of doing well, though. There we go. I thought I got hit. I thought the screen was pausing from me taking damage for some weird reason. Cool. Run looks... It looks like we're playing well, but the run is not giving us much, so... You want to step in at any point, run, and, like... You know, extend a helping hand. Would be totally... Too down for that. I don't know, man. Well, this sucks. Let's get out of the fire part. Flight or like Ring of Fire Protection or something like that would be cool. Anything that decreases the number of accidental self-immolation events take place. All this shit's too expensive. Ring of Triggers is very good. Ring of Triggers with a fucking super fast reload weapon is very, item is very, very good. Not being able to pick up this is not very good, though. This green chest is calling out to me. God, my throat. I've been at work all day, and my throat's a scratchy little baby. Did I respond to Nate's text? You shoot a doodle doodle doo 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 doo. I guess we'll try to blink in here, then we'll just fucking leave. Ooh, we did it. We didn't just try to blink in there, we did blink in there. The last run I had was a very, very outstanding, easy, powerful, potent run. This run? Not quite so much. Not quite so much. Nate just got really excited when Jackie off. Hey, Nate! What's up, Nate? I hear you. Brutus, come on, dude. Brutus, you gotta calm down. Stream's live. There's freaking cameras, microphones recording stuff. Stop all that horse shittery.
Serious business.
Business with a Z.
Yeah, you should totally read this.
What is it? Vaccination land? Okay.
It's about vaccination.
Yeah, good.
I'm tired of you being anti.
Well, that's not going to change anytime soon. I'm anti-vax until everyone else dies. What's up? How was work?
That's fine.
Did you get those shoes? Those Amazon shoes?
They're
I said?
supposed to come tomorrow.
Oh, neat.
Be here by tomorrow.
You know what's supposed to be here by Monday?
Your Tesla.
Yes.
It's the Tesla.
You know what I'm going to name it? You have to give it a name.
Mrs. Titties.
No, that's your shitty car's name. Your non-Tesla's name. Whoops.
Jeez.
Yeah, I forgot that I have the ring of triggers. No, there's this cake that Jackie got that's called like babka or something, and I misread it as borchula.
How?
Because I looked at it very quickly, and then mentioned that it was called borchula hours and hours later, and so my car is gonna be called borchula.
That's terrible.
It's a good name. You know what my current phone is called? A Hat of Young Skin.
Oh, I did know that.
So I think I'm moving in the right direction, away from the flaying names.
Well, everything was some hat of something for a while.
Yeah. But young skin? There's nothing acceptable about that. Like, I didn't even think about how weird and messed up it was until Jackie's dad was in the car, and he's like, what is this crazy, weird torture hat thing that's going on? I'm just like, oh yeah, that
I
is.
was just pre-associating words. I wasn't thinking about the meaning of them.
Yeah. So yeah, and then, on Tuesday we're doing our anniversary stuff. Isolation chamber. Like, it's very strange that we're doing an isolation chamber thing for our anniversary, but we
really?
Yeah, we're doing like float tanks things.
Neat.
We're gonna get a massage, do that, and then go have a nice din. I haven't done that yet, so I was pretty excited.
No, it's cool. I want to try that sometime.
I'll tell you how the place we go ends up being. Oh yeah, damn it, that was a terrible dodge.
Yeah, we're just doing. We're going to a taping of How Did This Get Made for my birthday.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Are you going to the Comedy Bang Bang show?
I am.
Jackie just got tickets for us.
She did. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to text her a link or something actually.
Yeah. And she asked me while I was at work, and I was like, she's like, you want to go to this Comedy Bang Bang show? I was like, nah. I'm like, yes, of course.
It's gonna be Paula Tompkins, Lauren Lashes, Carl Hart. You know who that is?
He does the.
Or I think it's gonna be Carl Hart. It may be somebody else by this point.
Does he do the Carmen Sandiego?
He does Chief, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Attention, gum shoes. Yipes.
He's very he's all over the place with Pure Wolf these days.
Good. He's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he is. He's a writer on Brooklyn Nine-Nine now.
Oh, neat.
Which is his money making.
Yeah. His primary gig.
Yeah.
His giggity goo goo giggity, as they say.
They all say it. They won't stop.
Well, they're all just a bunch of babies saying giggity goo goo.
Jackie, where are your seats?
Oh,
Bang,
fuck.
bang. Okay. I'm on the main floor too, in the center, but
Oh, do.
yeah. I got them very, very early. No, I got so. I can't remember what day this was, but it was a few days ago, and I heard on the episode that they were going to be in Seattle, so I went right to the website, and it was not for sale for another 9 hours. And I was like, oh damn! I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm setting an alarm. I'm buying tickets in the morning. And then, so that sale had started, the one they were talking about. But technically, you needed the comedy, like the password for that Scott gave out or somewhere, to be able to buy them, or else you had to wait another 24 hours.
I don't know what they're talking about.
And
it's a weird
just
AR thing.
Just on a whim, I tried Bang Bang as the password, and it worked. And I bought the tickets right then and there.
He's really good at coming up with new passwords. It might as well just be password at this point.
Right? It's like literally like it's every promo code.
Yeah, some of them only let you do 4 letters. I'm not gonna choose that one.
I actually haven't been listening to that many Comedy Bang Bang commercials lately.
You guys are gonna fucking nerd out so hard. I mean, I love Comedy Bang Bang and I love Scott Aukerman, but I know that Jackie's going to shit her pants. When
Are you gonna try to meet them afterward? Possibly. I don't know. I think they sign autographs and take pictures and stuff.
When we saw Cool Up, just in passing, Jackie was like squeezing the life out of my arm.
I'm gonna see Jason Mantzoukas tomorrow.
Why? Oh, How Did This Get Made? Yeah, I forgot that was tomorrow. I thought that was like on the 20th.
No.
Dude, this game will not
I'm gonna
give me
scream
any...
Geostorm at Jason Mantzoukas.
Is that his favorite movie?
It's just like a thing from the show where like they encourage you to scream at them. But I'm probably just gonna like if I see him, I will be in a crowd of people. It's not like
Oh, yeah.
me.
No, of course. That'd be fucking weird. That'd be like almost stalkery. If you were just like chasing him down, like, "Hey, JC Mans, let's hang out."
Screaming Geostorm.
And he's like, I don't know if I even know what that
Throwing
movie is.
peeled hard-boiled eggs at him.
What? Oh, peeled. Okay.
Oh, because he's deathly allergic to eggs.
Is that true? I thought that was just for his character.
No, he really is in real life.
I thought it was for that vampire that he was playing on that one episode or whatever.
No, he just brings that into like.
It's an easy
He
thing to
talks about it a
shoehorn.
lot.
Yeah. Give me a key.
Like,
Yes.
Taught him at a
Yes.
young age that he was mortal and could die at any point.
It's a good lesson to learn. I'm proud of eggs. Oh, man. Well. Dang, man. Alright, I guess we're getting it. That's better than the thing that we had, so we're doing it. We're doing it and doing it. Oh, no, go back! Fuck, I could have sold it! Fuck! I hate when I realize there's a sales creep moments after having not sold a thing. Jesus Christ!
What?
I just got the finished gun for the 10 billionth time.
Oh my god.
Once you unlock this thing, you're just gonna get it all the time.
Were you gonna do a thing where you're like not gonna pick up like?
I'm not gonna use it on the
Bullet hell?
yeah, bullet hell. Like that's a hard rule at this point. I might use it up to the 5th floor or whatever, but I'm definitely not going to use it on bullet hell. Same thing with the chamber gun. What are you eating over there? Crunchy peanuts?
Yeah, I hope this is getting picked up on microphone.
Oh, it's not. Oh. Get rid of this fucking gun. I should sell this now, but I'm not gonna. I'm not guano.
Garana.
Not guano. I kind of feel like that's all I want to sell. Blooper isn't. It's not worth selling. We have 110 casings. We're good. I just need game. For the love of this game. So I have to work my 3rd double in a row tomorrow at 10:30. but I was like, I want to stream this. I want to do this game that I'm playing. I'm gonna play this game that I like first. Man, I was up extremely late last night trying to figure out the best insurance to get for Tesla. It was going to be fucking bonkers crazy expensive to add me onto Jackie's insurance. Like, we were looking at like $320 a month.
That is high.
For just me, $500 total for the both of us. Yes. So, I went with Progressive. It's only like, I think it's like one. Where? No. It's regular. So, but yeah, we're just getting the, I went with Progressive. It's, $160 or something a month. It's a little bit more expensive to insure a Tesla.
Right.
Because they're considered like luxury cars or whatever. And they're,
So?
only Tesla can make the parts. So they're more expensive to replace parts. It's kind of like why Mercedes are more expensive, because they use non-standard parts. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of... Well, that sucked. A lot of jammed enemies. God, I hate this fucking horseshit, horrible nightmare of a room. Oh yeah, I had... Dang, there was another reason to keep the other weapon I had, or the other item I had. I mean, you just don't pass up on fucking double vision or item. Oh my god, I just stood there after I killed the guy and just took his final bullet to my face. Lost my last piece of armor. That sucked. That was so stupid. And with 5 curse from this fucking finished gun, I don't like it. I don't like getting hit. I need armor to protect me from jammed bullets. Oh my god, this is not the situation I want to be in. Yeah, I'm like using like dick around guns. Like,
How cursed are you?
I got 5 curse from the finished gun.
Oh.
I just got it just from that. So 5. I didn't have any curse beforehand, I don't think. I don't know. Ammo Namabot has been dead the last 2 days, so I don't have my own way of tracking. Hey, Aki. Hey, Aki. Hey, man, that's the fucking 4th.
Creep?
Yes, in 5 floors. Or a 3rd or something. Hello, gaming Zillark 12. How you doon? How you Dennis Villeneuve's doon? Yeah, he's replaced Frank Herbert as the titular Doonster. Wait, no, that's not how you say that's not how you say titular. You say titular. What is it, salad? Maybe salad Jesse Raphael?
It's like better than it usually is somehow.
What are you? Salad Jesse Raphael.
Yeah, that's,
Who is that? Does she have a talk show or something?
yeah.
Lame. More like a shit show. That one felt good. Siren sidearm. What does that do? Siren sidearm. Oops. How you doing?
Salad Jesse Raphael came on right after Fudge Judy.
Player has Siren. Every shot from Siren fires. The first shot of every Siren magazine fires 2 fish. Every barrel shot fires a Siren water bubble. So it just adds the damage of the other gun to the other gun. So we get a bunch of extra shots. So whatever. Who gives a fuck? Not me. Oh, the Corsair is weaker now. I forgot about that. I had a Corsair synergy that... Wow! The first shot in this room, I just jumped into. There's like plenty of times where, you know, if I'd gotten hit, I would have been like, yeah, okay, I could see that coming. But just the very first wide open shot, I just dove head first at it. I was like, I'm gonna show this fucking thing how I like to take damage. Face first. This is how. With my face first. I want to take my face first. That's a reference to that good movie that everybody likes, except for me. Face first.
I think people like to make fun of that movie.
I think people honestly like that movie.
Well, sure.
Not geniuses by any mean, but like...
Genius here!
But you know, I know that I had some friends who were hardcore face-off supporters. Like proponents.
I mean, it's a John Woo movie. Like...
Well, Johnny Dub, followed by 2 O's. Johnny Dub, Dub O, as he is known in China.
Dubbo, Dubbo, Dubbo.
I think Johnny Woo had a big falling out with the country of China.
Is that right?
Yeah, he kind of was like, hey, if you guys want to be buttholes about
He's
it,
like, I hate communism.
you guys want to be buttholes about literally everything, I'm out. And they said, you know, you're like,
You can't be because we're China.
you're banished now. Like, no, he like can't make movies anymore because of, it was either him or Chow Yun-fat, who I think of as the same person.
Oh boy.
What?
I think Chow Yun-fat has just been spending his time living up to his name.
He's been eating a lot.
Overweight in his older age.
He's been eating a lot of young fat.
Bring me another suckling pig. No.
I have to. It's my namesake. Hey, it's the rider, and we got a great big convoy. Ain't that a wonderful thing?
Yeah.
We got a ton of fucking great boss weapons. We got a great big convoy. I only know that song from the one episode of The Simpsons. And one episode of Futurama where they reference it. Man.
Greg must have loved that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Or just been born in the 70s, I guess. No, lived in the 70s.
He was born in
I
every...
don't know what decade Mac Rain was born in. Probably
70s. I'd say probably 70s. Look at him. Just
look at him.
Just fucking look at him. You see that face and you're like, 70s piece of shit face right there. And then you feel bad for calling America's darling a piece of shit.
It's me, Matt Groening, America's darling.
Yeah, I know, Matt. Stop bragging about it.
The
Darling.
name everyone knows me by.
Oh, wow. So you could try out the beginnings of my next stage if you'd like.
Okay.
It needs some work. It's like it's still very much in the figuring it out kind of honeymoon phase of the stage building. It's the last one that's going to have multiple completely optional paths, you know. I think the next one's going to have multiple completely mandatory paths. Crad! I just noticed he kind of like has a weird emphasis on that. Crad! It's really chody.
It's not just rad, it's rad.
Yeah, he's got some trilling, rolling R's on that one. Rad. That's good soup. So, still doing sushi on Monday or Tuesday, right?
Oh yeah.
Dude, on Monday I have to take the Kia in to get repaired. at 7:30 in the morning after doubling tomorrow, and then wait around from between 12 and 2 p.m. to get the Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and after taking the key in, I have to wait for I have to get the rental, which is like just in case anything happens with the Tesla, or I have to return it, or it needs to be fixed, or I fucking run it into a wall or whatever. I'll need the rental. Dude, fuck off. Game! Fuck off. I hate these, like, these coward enemies. This guy and the fucking butthole fucking jaguar, dark jaguar, can lick my sack. They suck so much. I hate them. I really love the key bulletkin and the chance bulletkin, the one that gives you just a random item, because I love that design of an enemy running away that like you're tempted to chase after, you know. But these guys that you fucking have to, they suck. Yipes. Yipes. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Column slalom. What are you taking a picture of?
Cake.
Oh, it's pretty good. Pretty good looking cake. Very, very tasty. My wife is the best cake bakestress I've ever made. Med. That's mated. Oh, stop! You fucking shit enemies. Alright. This is the last floor I'm going to use my starter weapon. And this floor is driving me bananas. One guy. So long, gay one guy. Boop, 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 boop. Get as many of them fastened as possible. There we go. All done with that gun. Let's go back to this one. Let's see something. This might actually be a ton of damage. Probably not enough to take out the spider, but... Ooh, man. Nice shit. That was good. 2 water guns? Don't fucking try to force my hand, you shitty little shit. You try it?
Got myself a little slice.
Little Slizzity. What's my rap name? Little Slizzity. What?
Slut.
No.
But they're wrong.
I'm a big slut.
This family came in today.
Family of
They were-
sluts?
They were with their, it was like 2, like, I want to say like mid to late 30s parents. Kids were like maybe 12 or something.
Uh-huh.
So like young family. But like the kids were old enough to be smart Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad was like, I think intentionally embarrassing them and stuff. Like,
That's the one thing I'm excited about fatherhood.
like I was like, all right, you guys, what about dinner or whatever? Like, I was like, asked him some question that you answered yes to, and he was like, for shizzle.
Mm-hmm.
And then this kid was like, oh my god, no one, that is.
It's unacceptable.
And I like rolled with it. I was like, you got it, it's your dog or whatever. Like,
You just like dropped a bunch of N-bombs right in front of it.
that's what Snoop Dogg is known for.
Nope. You like rolled a fat doober, right? Snoop.
I blew it right in the kid's face.
It was like, awesome! Radical cowabungo! What, bad cake?
This is too good.
I know, right? I need her to stop getting better at cake. She's gotta stop at some point. I told her that cake tasted like a fancy suit. And I think that's like an apt and not insulting description.
I was really, really not trying to eat the whole piece that I cut for myself.
It's like gone
It
already.
was already like a thin slice, but I was like, I should eat this whole thing.
I just finished a
It's
salad.
so fucking good.
I'm Salad Jesse Raphael. I don't eat cake. Don't call me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know any cake pun name. Cake. Cakey Holmes? No. Ah, damn it. Come on! Cake bacon sale. Sale? Bacon. Cake bacon sale. This guy can't pick up those. Cake baking sale. Wish these had a little bit of nard thing. Dude, if I got the Ring of Triggers and had the iBomb companion app, it'd be a dynamite all the way to the tip top. But I think I'd probably still take double vision, knowing my penchant for sacrificing anything for double vision. Oh boy. Okay, at least it was the regular guy, and not the Jam Bamowitz. Well. Should we get some more money? Oh, we're not done with this floor. What the hell? I'm probably gonna give a key to that stupid room, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Right. Fuck! Wow. Wow, that room did not feel worth the cost of admission. Fuck, it doesn't feel like fucking shit anyway. This is the greatest number of sales creeps I've ever gotten in a single run. Oh, well. That gives me 1.5, so that puts us at 6.5 curse, but a bunch of fucking damage. Ooh, movement speed increase. I should sell the finished gun and then drop my curse to just 1.5. I don't need. Yeah. I'm not gonna keep the finished gun anyway. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. All right, let's scoot our little boot, the flute, out of here, and fucking finish this run. What else you been up to, Nate?
Not much. Been getting reading done, which is good.
You read vacation? Oh yeah, I can give you that book that I finished reading. You know the one. Yep, that's the one.
Infinite Jest?
Nah, well, I mean, I could give you that one to read, but no, the one I got in Portland.
I can't remember which one it was.
Night Vale.
Oh yes, I do want to read that.
Night Vale. Working on some Night Vales.
Yeah, it's just like I think you could probably put that book down in like a day of dedicated reading.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, Vacation Land. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very quick read. I found it very enjoyable.
Yeah, that's kind of Night Vale. You could get through very quickly. It's so. I think the issues I had with Night Vale are probably like parts of its charm, but it tends to do this thing in the book where it like presents non-information and then lets you know that doesn't matter, like as kind of a joke. Mm-hmm. Like it would be like I don't want to do an example because I think that the writers are talented writers. I think that it felt like they were relying on a couple like practical tropes that they reused a little bit too much early on, or too much. What the fuck
I think
was
that's
that?
the thing is that from a podcast point of view, it's like a beat that you hit that a fan would be disappointed if you missed.
Yeah, and and it's also like I love the John Dies at the End series, right? So I'm totally cool with like random cosmic horror style things, but it feels so insanely like picking a thing out of a hat random in Night Vale. Like, here's a characteristic of this one thing, and now it's important for the rest of the book. Or it's not important for the rest of the book, it's just a throwaway kind of gag that happens, and it's just, like, there's so... Oh my god, I'm jumping into every fucking bullet. There's so many moments like that that I don't know if I'm missing it because I'm not a longtime Night Vale aficionado, you know? Or if it just doesn't necessarily work for me.
You may have approached the I want to say like IP, I guess, the podcast, the concept, you may have approached Night Vale from the kind of the wrong direction. I don't know if...
Well, I knew it was going to be like a kind of humorous, I want to say like crypto, what am I trying to say? How am I trying to describe it? You know, it feels like a light-hearted John Dies at the End kind of situation. You know, like with monsters and randomness and cosmic horror elements and things like that. That's exactly what I think. It definitely hit that, but I think it was some of the specific presentation stuff that didn't necessarily work with me. I don't think it was like an expectation thing that was the problem. At least how... God, I cannot stop jumping into bullets. I think this movement speed thing has me like just behaving differently now. But I didn't hate it. I think by the end, I actually enjoyed a lot of the characters and I enjoyed the journey. But there were a lot of moment-to-moment kind of things I felt like slightly irritated by, you know? Which is not to say that it's bad. It's to say that like it's not necessarily for me. I was really impressed with the number of names I recognize in the cast from the Night Vale podcast, though. It was really, really surprising to see, like, Retta was a part of the cast. Like,
yeah, and it's always, you know, it's never like, when you're listening to the podcast, they don't, like, introduce themselves, like...
God damn!
And they don't do plugs, you know? Like,
yeah, they're just characters, right?
Characters,
yeah.
and then they're gone. And they don't even do, like, a credit segment at the end of the podcast, so you have to either... Damn.
This is not the first time this has happened, like, recently.
Oh, dude.
There's two things that could happen here. It could start me right at the beginning of this floor, which wouldn't be too terrible. Or it could... Close the program. Or it could just completely erase the run and I could just throw away this hour. Yeah, 59 minutes. I mean, I play this game a lot, and I've had that happen twice in the last 4 months or something. So it's not like that's at least one run per day for 4 months. It's not. Okay, he gave me the option to continue, and I hope I clicked it. All right, so looks like we got everything. I don't really remember.
Yeah, that's the thing about
where things were. There were a bunch of chests on the floor that I didn't open, but I guess it's better to not have known what was in them. The floor itself is now completely generated differently.
Yeah, this is a whole new.
Sheboygan. Maybe I can not get hit a million times now, though. That'd be cool.
I mean, your health wasn't like.
I was recovering the health that I was losing.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not... on the floor before bullet hell, it's not a good... Okay, I'm still playing like shit. It's not a good practice to start taking random damage in regular rooms.
Sure it is! That's what I'm saying! No, I feel you, though. It's not a good habit to have.
Ew, this room can lick balls. Oh my god, these enemies. Alright, that one's dead. We still got the flailster, who's on fire. And we got this guy who can't be bothered to die.
He's too fat. He's got too much.
He's a real Chow Yun. Chow Young, as I call him. Chow Young. He's now forever and will forever be known for saying and having had said. What's up? Who that?
Hey,
What's up? Who that?
can we talk about this without exposing what it is real quick?
What?
That creep that we were talking about earlier, should we do it on someone else instead?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know you're trying to like pull me into some joke, but I don't even know. I don't really know the joke that you're going for. I'm sorry. I'm like not very good at those kind of jokes, Jackie. What are you talking about? Absolutely not.
Remember we were up in bed and I was like, this baby?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be funny. Oh, I lost the.
What if we do it to someone else's?
Why not her? Are you talking about doing it to Nate?
Yeah, I'm record.
Nah, that's fucked up. He's not gonna think it's funny.
Why?
I think Katie will because you haven't seen her in a long time. It'll be.
That's true, that would be good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a hot dog into a cake.
She's very, very excited about this.
So you can open it.
She's gonna. We talked about having her.
One hot dog in the middle of a regular cake.
Yeah, having it
Is
cut
the
it.
rest of the cake good? Alright.
Having it in such a way that she knows where it is, so she can cut the
It's
first
just gonna
couple,
be like,
couple
we'll throw
slices.
this in the garbage.
Yeah, and then she
It's like
randomly
box
gets it.
Have you done a test one?
No.
I wonder how greasy the hot dog is going to be after baking.
Well, it's not going to be really a problem because there's some oil that goes in there.
Oh.
It's going to be like a
Boy.
red velvet cake.
God damn it, dude! I'm so tired of getting hit on this floor.
That's so funny.
Oh, another mini boss. That's kind of surprising that there's two mini bosses.
You could have done that to me.
I know, for your birthday.
I think I would have been like baffled, but not upset.
I was thinking that if I did it to you, I would just have to use like one little cocktail sausage.
Like 2 weeks later, he would have
I wouldn't even find it right away.
Yeah, like-
'cause I'm not gonna like
eat the whole cake. Now he's not gonna trust any fucking cakes he has for the rest of his life over here. His lives.
I think it would also be funny to like bake a big file into a cake, like they used to do for like
Prison
Oh, like
escapes.
for
prisons. Yeah.
Did you ever see that episode of Little Rascals where they're baking a cake? And
No
they're,
is
like,
the answer to have I seen an episode of Little Rascals?
It's so funny. They put like a bellows in it and like rubber gloves and it's like expanding and like wow. They're like frosting it and it sucks. Shoe is in it.
I just want you to know, my wife said an episode of Little Rascals is funny.
And she's not 60.
Yeah.
That is funny.
I
Oh, this
haven't
little
seen
kid's
it.
baking this ridiculous cake.
I haven't seen it.
Let me see if I can pull it
I
up.
can't comment.
I just
I pulled open my computer as my first instinct.
yeah, instead of God, we were trying to do insurance stuff yesterday, and so she pulls up her phone while we're in this room. No, we were in the other room, but like, I was like, I need to be added to your insurance. We need to be able to see all this stuff and go over the documentation and stuff. And she's like, I got the app on my phone. I'm like, I can't even see what you're doing. Like, there's 2 giant computers in here with giant screens for giants.
Me. The big man.
Why don't you slide that chair in here? It's got wheels. To slide a wheeled chair into this room. What did I buy from the shop on the last one? This shop's gonna suck. Ooh, this is good. Okay, so fuck that other shop. That shop was shit.
Turn around on that one.
And I absolutely mean it. Comparatively, that other shop was a pile of horses, sliced up dicks.
Oh, you got the, what's it called? The map last time. Right?
Yeah, I got the map from the mini boss, though I didn't get it from the shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were a bunch of fucking treasure chests all over the fucking floor. Oh, whoops, doodle. Well, still getting hit like.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
I'm glad you guys can't hear the music. So,
This should be like the background music on your stream.
no, it shouldn't. Oh my god, who's talking? A monster? Are they in hell?
No, it's little...
Buckwheat.
That's not buckwheat.
Buckwheat's the black one.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
Is there more than one Black Little Rascal?
No. No, there's not.
Buckwheat has like the...
Oh,
This
it's
one's like a little...
Simey? Sounds like stymie.
What's the name of it?
I don't.
Alfalfa.
Piggy. No, that's Lord of Fun.
Yeah. And he doesn't like to be called that.
He loves it. Call me Piggy and bring me another suckling pig.
I'm Chow Yun Fat, I guess. Who knows who I am?
No, guys, that's not what you put in cake.
What the fuck was audio recording back then? Here's
I
how.
can't understand what
Here's
you're
That's what these
saying.
things are. I couldn't remember why the fuck...
Here's how it sounds every time somebody talks.
Reaction face. We're just putting garbage in the pie now.
It's probably this. This is like, oh, your cake's gonna be... One
Can't wait to have a big pile of garbage.
What the fuck? How are you still watching this?
It's fucking
It's
hilarious.
6.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Did he say suck this dick?
Suck this dick.
Suck this dick then.
There's a shoe in it.
I got something to show you. He whips out his wiener.
The suspenders. That is not a belt. It's a shoulder belt.
Shoulder, I hardly know it.
Mouse strap. It's set.
Oh, of course.
No, isn't that what I'm saying?
Oh boy, 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 boy,
An
boy.
empty glove.
So,
Dump the whole box in, guys.
I'm really like shocked at what's happening in this room right now.
this is great, right? It's fun. Who cares? Who cares? It's fun. Have fun watching.
This is great, right? You're demanded to think. You're required to agree with.
This certainly does exist.
You watch this whole thing on the
I don't want any more cake.
Otherwise,
I can't have any more.
I'll give you one hot dog cake.
I'm gonna like eat a hot dog slice and be like, can we make a full hot dog?
It's gonna be his new favorite food.
I need a hot dog and a hot cake slice. Put it in chocolate. Jesus Christ. They really had that kid do that stunt.
You know there were no child labor laws in the 30s? These kids were working like 20-hour days.
They had a
recording
kid
this.
light a match and then throw it into like.
Okay, Jackie, can you turn this down, please?
I was just gonna turn it up.
Please turn this down.
Fine.
It's like the worst noise I've ever heard in my life. It sounds like... I don't know.
This commercial came on my Spotify today, and it was a commercial for like appliances or something like that, like some appliance store or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they had made a song out of like tumbling dryers and like buzzing like timers and I don't know, like mechanical clanking, like.
Was it good?
It was good, and I was like, whoa, this song is dope, and I was like opening my phone to be like, who is this?
Do you know, there used to be
And then a person started talking, be like, tired of that same old rhythm of your old dryer beating around.
Do you remember there were these Nickelodeon shorts, like short videos. There was one called like The Space Between Mr. Freer's Ears or something like that, where he did the same thing. It was everyday noises turned into music by being repeated, kind of like what Stomp is or whatever, but like people would open a door, then another person would clear his throat, and then it would layer into this kind of acoustic experience. It was really cool. It was like really, really fucking cool, and I don't remember the exact name, but it was something along the lines of The Space Between Mr. Freer's Ears or something like that.
Do you guys remember the shorts that were on like kids television, and it was about it was a song about a cat, and it was like this like kind of poorly animated, not poorly, but like I don't know, like simple drawing, and it was really like wiggly kind of animation, and the song was like, and the cat came back, he thought he was gone.
Yeah, that's an old song that they.
Real song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like, do you remember the cartoon about it?
Oh, I don't know about that.
And then there was another one by the same animators where like this guy was eating breakfast and he was like he had like a single hard-boiled egg in a little tiny cup, and he was like hitting it with a spoon to break it. But every time he was like hitting it a little bit, there'd be like a little earthquake, and it got worse and worse. And then he was like breaking into his egg, and when he looked into his egg, like he broke open it finally. The roof cracked open and broke open above him, and some giant was looking in on him.
It was him own self.
Something like that.
It was him own self.
And I was like a little kid, and I was like, guys, please.
I'm tripping mad dick and balls.
Whoa.
Whoa, I said as a little balls tripping kid.
Dick and balls?
Help mama.
Call a doctor.
I'm tripping all over my dick. Yes, that big doctor. Doctor. Turn this off! I hate it. I hate that the Little Rascals exists.
Why?
I don't know. Bad?
Great. Why is it bad?
I guess.
Is it racism?
Oh, the blanket racism.
Ow.
The
This whole
horrible
thing again.
the horrible sound effects. The like
Wow.
the way that they used to not know how to like film at all. Like just like here's somebody that is clearly not acting very well. Let's zoom the camera in on them for a little while.
I appreciate the genius
Hard to argue with
of
that.
limitations of the time.
I don't know. You want to see somebody that was really using the limitations of the time for genius?
Garbage they put into a cake.
No, but
Just laughing
that was
about something very similar to that. You were laughing too.
the presentation is the problem, Jackie, not the idea. Like you can look at like like fucking Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin and stuff were making stuff around the same time, and it was actually enjoyable to watch. Like people knew how to do it. It's just much more acceptable to do it poorly.
Oh,
Yipes.
that's not
Eat some cake. I got an idea.
really savory like
Dots. Yeah. Well, I kind of have not, since the game crashed and I came back, I kind of have not been really paying much attention to this run. Edward Munch. You guys know that guy. He's the screaming little boy.
He was a streamy guy.
It's like,
He was the guy who was streaming.
Yipes.
He did a self-portrait.
He did a self-portrait. Oh, I did one all right. I did it good.
You see this lady rolling a burrito with one hand?
No.
Pretty amazing.
I don't believe that she's doing it.
I'm watching her do it right now.
There's a mime behind her doing it for
A
me.
mime?
Yeah, think about it.
Is he wearing stage clothes and there's a black curtain?
Yes. He's also very quiet.
And it's rolled so well that she can set it up on one end.
God, I think you were gonna say she can sit down afterwards. That's cool. I don't know. I don't know what that means, Nate. I didn't say that you were gonna say something that was perfectly logical in my brain.
I thought you said random nonsense again.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, on Tuesday after sushi, you gotta give old Borchla a drive. If everything's all good. Yipes, yipes. I'm excited about Borchi. God, when insurance was gonna be like $300, I was like, have I made the world's dumbest mistake? Like, is this financial suicide right now? And then it was like not gonna be that much. I was like, ah, that's good. Thanks.
Financial sushi.
Financial harekari. Seppuku. It's gonna be weird, man. I've like. Oh, have you seen some of the other electric vehicles that are coming out like next year? Next year is going to be like the big year for electric vehicles.
2020.
Yeah, there's Volkswagen's coming out with like two. One is the Volkswagen Bug or the Volkswagen Beetle, but all electric with a huge interior space that you can like. I don't know. It looks fucking cool. They have one that has like LED lights that looks really fucking neat. The lights are like flush to the whole car. It just looks like a surface, and when you turn them on, then that's the only time the lights show up. There's the Hyundai one has a giant, instead of having just the one tablet in the middle like the Tesla's going to have, it has a giant super ultra wide screen across the entire thing, so that you can still see the like your speed that you're going and your what gear you're in or whatever right behind the steering wheel, and then you have the screen just continuing into like navigation and energy efficiency and all this stuff all the way to the other side. And they're starting to get rid of side view mirrors, replacing them with cameras so that the screen is inside showing the mirror, so it can't get fogged over, it can't get you basically won't have to adjust it based on who's driving, because the camera will be at the right spot and everybody can just see the screen. Like I'm so fucking excited for like all this tech being in cars. Like they're really, instead of, electric vehicles initially were just like for eco nerds, they were these ugly little tiny dinky jelly bean cars, and they're finally letting the tech actually speak, which I'm so fucking excited about. I don't know, it seems so fucking like a thrilling time to be alive. And I think a huge chunk of it comes from Tesla just going like, we're gonna put everything into making this work.
It's going to be a designer item.
Yeah. This is going to be something that people are going to want.
It's going to be desired.
It's so weird that like, oh fuck, this is not the time to use. Okay, good. Even the idea for a lot of people of electric vehicles was like, even if it worked, even if it was like better for the environment and you don't have to put gas in the car and stuff like that, they're like, I'd rather be dependent on fossil fuels forever. You know, this limited resource, I'd rather keep using it. And when there's none, like,
let's go to war.
I mean,
finally.
but it's like everyone knows that there is a final number of gallons of fossil fuels on the planet, right? Like, everyone just knows that. But people still want to act like, you know, 40 years from now, either they'll just say, fuck it, and whoever's still alive can just, oh God, can suffer. Or, I don't know, maybe they'll find some more? Whoops, that sucks. That actually super sucks. Okay, yeah, I don't need to be trying to reload the, stupid gun. Just use my other guns. I have other guns. Using my other guns. I have a bunch of guns I didn't use at all on this run. As per usual. Usually. Ah, okay. Oh, that was dumb. Yes, I fucking nailed it. Okay, so this run is one with a fucking LGLF without getting any, like, game-breaking stuff. The last run, I didn't even get an LGLF, and I was invincible. I mean, I was invincible the whole time. But I was invincible long enough that I should have got one. Hi, man, boo. You still haven't caused me to lose my streak, man. You gotta start pressing it. Start pressing those buttons. We're one away from tying. I feel like tying is going to be good enough for me. Beating it, I'm on the 148th run, going towards the 149th win. I am going to be, like, nervous like a baby. How you been? Are babies nervous? I don't know.